Hey everyone, it's Shanna from 5M Family, back with another pool video. Today I'm reviewing a product that I have reviewed in the past. It's a company called Wybot, and I'm reviewing the Wybot cordless robotic pool cleaner, and this is their C1 series. Like I said, I have reviewed a couple of their products in the past. I really like them. I think it's a great product. So when they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to do a review on this, I was like super excited about it because I do think they're a good product. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over a couple of features on the vacuum itself. I'm gonna show you guys how to connect to the app. The app is what you're gonna use to tell the vacuum what it needs to do as far as what setting you want it to clean your pool. So if you just wanna clean the water line, you just wanna clean the floors, you wanna clean all of it, then the app is where you're gonna do it at. So I'll show you guys how to get connected to all of that. Then we're gonna put it in the pool. I'm gonna shoot some videos while it's in the pool so you can kind of see underwater what it's capable of doing, and then we'll close the video out. So super excited. So this is their vacuum. This is the C1 model. Some of the cool features on it is the track wheels. A lot of other vacuums have just the wheels on them, and I have an above ground pool and my bottom is not completely flat. It just has a couple divots in it here and there, and sometimes those that are just on the wheels will get stuck. So these tracks are good for that. It's also good for climbing the walls, which this vacuum is capable of doing. It's capable of cleaning the walls, climbing them, and cleaning them. This is going to be your charging port right here. You just screw this off and you plug it in, and before you put it back in the pool, you're going to want to make sure that's closed. The charge time on this is approximately about 3 hours. Make sure you charge it completely and fully the first time you run it. It will come with a small percent charged battery, but in all cases you always want to make sure these are fully charged the first time you ever use them. So this is going to be your on and off button, and then right here is where your filter basket is. Now the cool thing about this filter basket is it actually flips down from the bottom like this. So when you run your hose up here, all the dirt comes out the bottom. And that's a really nice feature because a lot of times they have them up at the top and it's hard and a lot of things get stuck and you can't get it out. So the fact that it drops down here and all the debris comes out is a really cool design. Okay, so you're gonna put it back in there. Make sure your lid is closed. It's gonna snap. And then the other thing is going to be this part right here. This is going to be your indicator light. You're out in the sun, it's kind of hard to see, but right now I'm going to show you how to connect to the app and how to get the app up and running, and it will tell you what each color when this indicator light shows and what it means. So let me show y'all that first. Okay, to connect to the app, you're going to first scan this QR code, which I already did all of these steps for you guys. You're going to scan it. It's going to ask you which one you want to download for either an Android or an iPhone. You're going to download it on your phone, answer the few questions. You just got to get logged in and stuff like that. It was really super easy. And then make sure the vacuum is on because your phone is going to want to connect to the vacuum. And to know that it's connecting correctly, it's going to have, and you can't really see, it's a purple light. This is going to be your display light, and a lot of your stuff of what the actual vacuum is doing is going to be indicated by this light. If you see on the instructions, purple is solid, means it's connecting to the app. So turned it on, connected to the app, and I'm going to show you the app real quick. Once you want to add the vacuum that you're using, you're going to click the add button, and it should come up like that. I mean, really quick. Mine did. As long as your vacuum is on, it should have no problems being found. Handy dandy little note. Make sure your vacuum continues to stay on, because after 3 minutes, if it doesn't know that it's in the water, it shuts itself off. So I had to go over there and turn it back on. So this will turn on, that it's connected. This will come up, that's your vacuum. And then here are all the different ones that you can choose for the vacuum to do. So you've got your floor, your wall. The default is wall, then floor. The standard full pull, which is your wall, then floor, then waterline, or you could do your eco floor, which the eco mode is that you can set different cycles for the vacuum to go off. Cycle 1, it will clean 1 day for 120 minutes. That's the default. That's if you just want to do it one time. But let's say you're going on vacation. You can actually set it to the cycle 2, which is 60 minutes for 1 day. 24 hours later, it will do 60 minutes for the second day. Then you've got cycle 3. It will do 3 times, 40 minutes each, 24 hours apart. Or then you can go cycle 4, which is 30 minutes, 4 times every 48 hours. So that's a really cool feature. If you're going out of town, you can set these cycles in there on the vacuum, preset it, put it in your pool, and it will automatically do those cleanings for you based on whichever cycle that you choose. That's a really, really cool option, especially if you're going out of town. If you, I don't know, maybe you're gone for the day. In Texas, it's hot. I need to vacuum my pool every day, sometimes twice a day. So that's a really good feature to have. But you can do all of that from the app. I do want to note on the cycle options, make sure your vacuum is fully charged before you put it in the pool to be able to do those cycles. Otherwise, it's not going to be beneficial because your battery is not going to be fully charged. So just make sure you have a fully charged battery. So what I'm going to do, for the sake of research purposes, I'm going to do the standard full pull on this one, which is going to do your wall, then your floor, and then your water line. And we're going to see what that does. I wanted to show you my pool. We live in Texas. We have gone 2 weeks solid with rain and rain and rain and storms. So my pool is probably at the perfect time to be able to have it cleaned, because as you can see, there's a lot of just grass on the bottom of the pool. There's dirt on the bottom of the pool. There's leaves. And there's probably also a lot of bugs because I don't have a skimmer right now. So it's going to be interesting to see all the things that it picks up. So let's get it started. I'm going to get it in the pool. And then I'm going to let it run. It shows that it has a 3-hour run time. So we're going to go ahead and test that out. We're going to see if that is the case. But first, let's get it turned on. The indicator light will turn purple when it's connecting to my app. I'm going to select, like I said earlier, the full pull mode. I want it to do everything so I can show you guys what it's capable of doing. And then after it's all done, we'll pull it out of the water and we'll see what it did. So let's get it up and going. Okay, it's going to be really hard to see, but right now you can see that the light is purple. If I hit it just right, you can see it. Like it showed in the instructions, it is connected to my app. I've chosen the standard full pull, and I'm going to put it in the water. You have 2 minutes to put it in the pool before it shuts itself off. It will know that it's not in water. So let's go put this in the pool. Okay, so you set it down in the pool. It's going to sink to the bottom. It's going to calibrate itself for 20 seconds, and it's going to take off. The runtime shows 120 minutes to 150 minutes. So we're going to time that. Let me see what time it is right now. It is 12:05. So we're going to go ahead and let it get started. And then I'm going to show y'all some shots of it under the water. And then we will wrap this up. So again, you can see my pool's pretty gross right now. I am going to remove, I have lights in my pool. I am going to remove those because I don't want it to obstruct it and not be able to climb the walls. So I'm gonna go ahead and move those, but I want to get y'all some video above the pool right now and what it looks like and what it's doing. Alright, it's been running about an hour, and the pool looks much better. It's stirred up a lot of it, which I was anticipating that happen. But what I found is it kind of does like an H grid pattern. It comes to the middle, kind of resets itself, and then it takes off to the next spot that it goes to. But I mean, overall, so far, you guys, you see it's looking a whole lot better. All right, so it's ran out of batteries. It is 3:20. It probably ran out of like 10 minutes ago, 10-ish minutes ago. I just now got back out here though. And as you can see, it really stirred up the water, which is what I needed it to do. And then my filter will filter everything out. But so the other cool feature about this is it's going to dock. When the battery runs low, it's going to dock to the wall, so you're not having to retrieve it out into the middle of the pool. It will come with a hook. This is your hook. You're going to want to put it on one of your extension poles, your pool pole, whatever you want to call it. It hooks into the handle on there. The other really cool thing is it's not really heavy, which is really nice, because when you're trying to retrieve a vacuum out of the pool and it weighs 300 pounds, it's really hard to lift up. So this is super light. What you're going to want to do, you're going to want to lift it out of the water, and you're going to want to let it drain itself completely before doing anything else. It's also a good rule of thumb to let it dry out for about 20 minutes before you plug it back in to charge. Even though it has a cover on the charger, that's just always a good rule of thumb. That way you can get the most efficient time out of the battery and the machine itself. So I'm not going to video pulling it up because it will be very comical just because I'm on a deck above my pool and I've got to get it up on the deck. But once I get it up here, I'm going to show you guys what the basket looks like, and then we'll wrap this video up. Okay, you see it's on top of the pool. It's draining itself out. Now, let's open the filter and see what all it picked up. If you saw on the video, at one point, you could see where it went across the algae and things like that and picked it up. The pool looks amazing. Like, I'm really happy with it. It's really, really gross right now just because of all the rain we've had. But other than one tiny spot right here that I see, it missed 99% of the pool it got. All around the edges. The water line looks great. If you guys have a pool like this, you know the vinyl at the top tends to get kind of grungy at times. But I am very, very happy with it. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's look at the filter. Again, your filter's right here. You can already see the growtiness. We're gonna open it up, the basket, and we're gonna see all the yuckies. Look at that. Look at that. That is a ton of junk that I didn't even know I had in my pool. That is really impressive. So, A+. Certainly recommend this vacuum. I know they have other products, so if this particular one does not fit in your budget, research and see what does. You will not be disappointed at all. We'll put a link down in the description where you can buy it. Wybot. Very good vacuum. Worth it. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, link in the description. Not sure if they're going to give you a discount code, but if they do, we'll also put it in there. And let us know what you think. Thanks. Bye.